You, that is how I know we'll go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch just one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you one true time. I hold to in my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and we know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. That's that song I've been singing for years and years and years.
Titanic song, yeah.
I might as well take this opportunity to say I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. I appreciate Jerry, who's helped to organise this. I really, really thank you about that for that. Also Sally and Kate, who've been part of our lives now for about 3 years plus, I think. Made good friends. I'll go around people a little bit. Glenn and Lawrence. Glenn I've known for quite a long while. He used to cut my hair. He doesn't know, unfortunately, because somebody else has pinched me. Yeah, when Felicity gets here, when she gets here, her phone is on Anne's phone. Glenn also cuts her hair, but she's always late. So she has like an appointment at 9:30. She won't get there probably till 9:45, but she's always late. But we all know she's late, and she has taken us on holiday to Whitby, so I don't know what time we're going to get there. Lynn and Anne I've known for a long, long time. Me and Lynn used to do daring acts. Lynn had a little boat.
Yes.
Used to fit in a 2CB6, specially made for the 2CB6, all made out of wood, marine plywood. And we used to, in our younger years, we used to do very daring things, including capsizing and me falling into rocks and Broad, and filling the boat up with water, and being rescued by Enfield, I think it was Enfield Social Services, came round the corner on a yacht, and they said, oh, this is the most exciting thing that's happened on our holiday. I was up to here in the water, can't swim. Lynn thought, oh, Jamie can't swim. Lynn was when I came up after the second time. Lynn was up to here in the water. Her poor little camera, which was do not get wet, plastic bag, was on the seat, and it went and went straight into the water. And then these men threw me a bottle of whiskey, so that was sweet. And they also gave me a set of clothes to wear, and I changed on their yacht. And then we went round Lynn's bungalow, and everything was laid on the carpet. That was one of the worst. I think it was one of those. We've also done bottle digging. We also had parties on my birthday on the boat, open bottles of fizzy drink and caught sheets up the Broad, and so and I really appreciate Lynn and me and Anne. I'll tell you a fun story about Anne in a minute. But we've really had some adventures together, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lynn, for your friendship.
Oh, thank you,
And a funny story I have with Anne, almost apart from when we used to have a boat, Anne was getting out of the boat and unfortunately overbalanced and nearly fell back into the boat.
I was half upside down. Then holding one arm and then over the other.
And the other adventure, we went out on a boat trip and the man was helping Anne off the boat. I told Peter my story. And I said, you must be careful with her. He said, why? I said, she used to be a mother superior in a convent. And I said, it's Sound of Music. And Anne's got a beautiful voice, but I don't think she'll sing Climb Every Mountain. But she's got an absolutely beautiful voice, but I'm sure there's other things that have gone on. Me, Stuart, Rick, Kevin, go back quite a long way. I think now it would be 16, 17
years.
Longer. Might be even longer than that. But we all get on really well, go on holidays together, which I really appreciate. Rick, as I said, we're sort of celebrating his birthday as well. It was his birthday on Friday, the day the Titanic sunk. Stuart was born the day they found Tutankhamun's tomb, so we're not the same year. But and also really all very proud of Rick because he is now, as I say, qualified as a paramedic. So I really. Hard at that, I know.
Look who's coming up the stairs.
Here's Felicity. And he usually makes things quite short, at least 8:15, so no problem. And also, what else was I going to say? I was actually born today, and I was also my dad was born on the same day, so they timed that really well. The only difference was that, as everyone knows, if I'd have gone to tomorrow, I'd have been born on the Queen's birthday. Unfortunately, because I was born the day before, I was born on Adolf Hitler's birthday. So I was born on my dad's birthday. So. That was that. We've also Robert and Nigel. Nigel I've known quite a long time.
Comes up every year.
As I said, some people know. He used to work in St Michael at Plea Antique Centre, and it was just a case of hello, how are you? Yeah, fine. That was it, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
And then.
I can't even remember you bought anybody.
I've still got some things symbolically, but then we didn't sort of see each other at all, nothing met or anything. And then I met up with Robert through Kirby Capers, and Robert said, "Oh, would you like to meet your friend Nigel?" And then, "Oh, I know you. You used to go into my company." So isn't it funny how things. Me and Janet go back even further, probably 30 odd years, when we both joined the Samaritans. Janet is still there. I know that's given away anonymity, but there we go. But I was there for 20 something years, 24 years. Yeah, something like that. But then, and also other little bits. Me and Lynn, we sort of were associated with Blunderston Prison, weren't inmates, but I used to visit, and then I got Lynn into it, and then Lynn did even more than what I did with the chaplaincy, which was a shame, unfortunately, in one way it's shut, but things move on. Things move on. So, and obviously, who else have I missed? Tom and Dan. I've known them quite a while now. Yeah. 3 years, 2 years. Sort of. They're very famous for, unfortunately it was a sad story this, but very famous for raising emus. They actually bought 4 eggs off eBay, I think, one.
Yeah.
And they were actually, they hatched, 2 of the eggs actually hatched into emus. Unfortunately, sadly, one's passed away. The other one's still gone strong. Hopefully we'll get another mate eventually. Have you still found out whether it's male or female yet?
That was the girl that died. So if everybody sees a lonely female emu when they're travelling about, think of me.
What name? Do you know any female emus? There's a male emu looking for a female emu, so to see it. Put it on Facebook. Yeah. Put it on Facebook. I think I've not missed anyone. Is that it?
You want to mention Janet?
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I missed that. Just that. Anyway, I did my singing and acting bits, which I didn't do as much acting as singing. I had a very good friend who me and Lynn and Anne knew, Rosina Jennings. Now Rosina was a great influence on all of us. It was basically, so she might come up here today. Hello, do you want to be in the show? Right, you're in that. I'll tell a story with Rosina. Was she actually did a piece out of Pygmalion, My Fair Lady, and she actually wanted someone to play Eliza Doolittle. And we used to have a newsagent called Crisps, which used to be up here, which is now the boxing place. And Rosina went in, because I told you about this woman, to spy on this woman who worked behind the counter to see if she would, and she said, I'm sure she thought I was shoplifting because she kept looking. And she actually got her, and she got her to perform and play Eliza Doolittle. She'd never done it in her life. In this little show we did at Gunton Hall, which was, but she's not here today. She was a real character. She's really sadly missed. The things, her funeral was sort of very uplifting, and it wasn't mournful. It was cheerful, and the family told stories about what she did. Like she would buy them presents which weren't suitable. And she bought one of her daughters a cigarette case shaped in the shape of a piano, I think, which she'd even smoked. And she also was doing a jumble sale at the Victoria Hotel, and the poor head waiter was come to get her coat. Rosina had sold it. And she also had a job in the shoe shop, and she actually sold some lady a pair of left shoes, boot left shoes, and she never came back. She never went back and took it back. So she was the right character, but really missed and taught me a lot. Ray, my other friend, who was a clock repairer in Tonning Street, he was a real good friend, do anything for you, help you. Really miss him. I did dream about him the other night, and he told me he was all right, which is quite strange. But he was a real help. If I needed anything doing, I think Robert sort of filled his place now, sort of a little bit, because Robert would be the one I'd go to and say, "Oh, can you help me do this or something?" That'd be Robert Upton. He might not know that yet. And finally, because there was tweets, her mum, Janet, who unfortunately passed away at the beginning of March, she would have been 80 on the 9th of April. We did have a little do in the shop, because she worked in the shop for many years. And I will tell some of the funny stories with Janet. Was the main funny one. We used to go on holidays, because we both worked at Stradbroke Court with the tenants there, and Tweets worked there as well. And we had, what we did, we actually went to Jersey on holiday. We also went to New York, taking all these people, even with dementia, which was a bit difficult. But the funniest story in Jersey was the fact the person I was sharing with, one of the residents, snored really loud at night. To the case that he kept me awake. That was Ken. Yeah, he kept me awake, and I said the next to Janet, I can't sleep in that room because he basically keeps me awake. I had to sleep in the bathroom all night. So she said, well, you'll have to come and sleep in my room then. So what we did, I told Ken about this. I took the mattress off. We didn't tell the hotel staff. I took the mattress off the bed, took it through to Janet's room, and unfortunately, you had to go around a corner with the mattress. We knew sort of it was a single mattress, and then we got the sheets. The first morning was fine. I woke up. We took the mattress back. We put the sheets back, made the bed, so no one would know I was sleeping in the other room. But on the next day, I overlaid, and the manager at that time came around banging on the door. Wake up, it's 9 o'clock. She went on. So I said to Janet, oh, what about the mattress? Oh, I've got to get it back. So Janet's there in this fleecy little night, I've got my shorts on, and I go out the door, look round, and the lift was at the end. And I said, oh, all the hoovers are outside the rooms. Oh, the cleaners might. Come on, we'll have to do it quick. So I got the sheets and took the sheets with them, and we got the mattress. And we were going for the mattress, and we couldn't get around the corner. And as I got halfway round, poor Janet was the other side, I went, quick, go back, the lift's coming up. We couldn't get the mattress back, so we just dropped the mattress and left it there and went and ran into her room and shut the door. that was one of the funny stories. The twins will probably know. I know Felicity knows a funny story about your mum at Stradbroke Court, which she'll probably tell you later. But a party that got, well, it didn't get out of hand, but
Oh, you were there?
I can't know that I was there. Felicity was there as well. It all involved a glass and dancing and gin. And Felicity's friend used to call me Ginny David. That's what she used to call me. But I don't know. I know there's funny stories. I haven't said any about me and Felicity. We have had some funny stories. We went to Scroby Sands. I'll shut up in a minute. We went to Scroby Sands, or we were going to Scroby Sands. I got on the boat. Felicity got on the boat. She wanted to go to the toilet. So she went into Great Yarmouth, and unbeknown to me, she couldn't get any change to go to the toilet. And the woman in the toilet wouldn't give her any or wouldn't let her in. I'm on the boat, and the man's gone to me. He's saying, we've got to go in a minute. Where's your wife? I said, oh, she'll be back in a minute. She's just gone somewhere. And then Felicity came back, and she could just late, but she couldn't get any change to go. She did in the end, I think. And of course I said, I think this is rather strange. You're paying for your ticket and I'm paying for mine. They think we were married. But, there's other funny things that have gone on that we've done. But I won't go into. We had a lot of friends together. Lady Annie Waller, who was really, she was also a Samaritan. There's another lady, Joey unfortunately never met her, but Felicity did, and she was so comical. She had a plum in her mouth, but she was down to earth. But she was supposed to come to a party like this, but Felicity's mine. And Felicity got a phone call at home saying, "Oh, this is Dalston Police Station. We've got Lady Waller in custody." And of course we went, "Oh right," and of course that was her, wasn't it, messing about on the she's a real miss as well, but poor Annie was. But anyway, I'll shut up now. Thank you all, as I say, for coming anyway. I might do another song later. I don't think I've missed anyone out, I hope not. I think I've practically done everyone. And again, I'd like to thank Jerry for helping to organise this, and Mark as well, downstairs. And also Sally and Kate kindly got the cakes made, which I think are absolutely beautiful. Is that Mark?
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Very well done.
And if anyone's interested, they hold fantastic quiz nights here on the last Tuesday of the month. The next one is next Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested in coming,
Really?
and you also get a little meal with it, and I think it's £4? £3.
They was going to pocket the other line.
Anyway, thank you very much all for coming, and we'll give you a
Really.